everybody, good morning and welcome back to the channel. I hope everybody enjoyed that video that I took in Glendale over the weekend. I was up in Glendale this morning, got a few trains there, and then it died down, so I came over here to Sharonville along the Newcastle sub mile marker 18. And it's a beautiful day, as you can see. The rain has moved out. The waters of flooding are slowly gonna start to recede here over the next week. We are expecting a little rain on Wednesday. I don't know what kind of, or what level, or what kind of rain, or whatever, severe weather. We're gonna get it, but whatever, it's springtime, it happens. So, hey, but we got a sunny couple days in front of us, and we'll take it. And right now, there's a train coming down on the Newcastle sub, and I'm gonna be here to get it. And once it gets here, y'all, we will get that video rolling. All right, everybody, do me a favor, stay tuned, because that train's a-coming. All right, everybody, good Monday morning. Happy Monday morning from Glendale. We got a Norfolk Southern train coming up the line here. So the recent flooding has detoured trains off the CC sub that go through Butler and Falmouth, but nothing important. Anyways, first train of the day, here we go. Up here with 1960 Gambit, Buckeye Freight Railing, and Glendale Rail fan French Toast, and Roblox Siren. I'm up here with them today, hanging out. We got us a nice little shorty here. It's been pretty slow here in Glendale, so I might not hang around today. I might go other places. Figure that all out as time goes around. The smell of fresh cut grass here. DPU coming through. Yep. Little shorty, they go around the bend. The Newcastle sub, man, it'd be a day to be up there. Nice and sunny today, as you can see. There's no gray in the sky. Well, we're hanging out. We're going to see what happens here today, folks. We might go places to get more trains today. We'll figure it all out, so stay tuned. All right, everybody, I'm sitting here hanging out, bull shooting a breeze. And here comes a southbound. He is on the track closest to here. So that's gonna be cool. He's gonna come right through this crossing a little bit. So far, I ain't got nothing but grainers here. We're about to go mix manifest. L425. Connorsville, I think it's what old Steve said there. That makes sense. He goes towards Cincinnati with loaded grainers, empty trash cars. He comes back out of Cincinnati with empty grainers and loaded trash cars. As if this was M561, these trash cars would be loaded and they'd be stinking. folks. There they go. L425 Connorsville. Nice to catch them today. Their little EMD that they're YM2 Penske that's super old and been around forever. Somebody said they're not using that anymore. But who knows? It was on Facebook, so there they go. They don't count it as a truth or a lie if it's on the internet, only maybe. But look how much backup traffic. It's a busy Monday. All right, folks. It's a beautiful day here in Glendale. What we got this guy doing here? Now, you don't want to stop on the tracks. There we go. All right, everybody, stay tuned for me. All righty, folks. Gates are going down here. Why? We got a train coming. It looks like Y127. Could be Y127. Probably is Y127. Looks like he's got his work cut out for him today. Man, look at all these Tropicana cars. Wow, that's cool artwork. All right.
It's not Steve. Dang it.
And backwards air coupler was dragging on the crossing, but other than that, pretty good. And that was not Steve and gang there. That's not the usual hello and wave we get. And they were using their ditch lights. All right, folks. Back to waiting around. Stay tuned for me. Well, I moved over to Sharonville here along the Newcastle sub, and this is all we got. It's the Mill Creek right here, but you can't see it. You know, keep waiting, keep standing by and see what happens. Right now all the radios are dead, so all right, folks, stay tuned. We're gonna see what happens here. All right, everybody, I've moved over to Sharonville along the Newcastle sub along mile marker 18. This is the Newcastle sub just south of Hamilton. We're about maybe, I don't know, 10 or 12 miles south, something like that. The mile marker is going to be different than it is here in Glendale, even though we're pretty much along the same line. Anyways, we got a Norfolk Southern train coming around. There it is, blowing hard. We'll see what we got here in a moment. Looks like it might be a grain train. See if we got old Timmy on here. They have been known to stop and block that crossing at Sharon Road there. That is Sharon Road down there. They have been known to stop and block that crossing. More CSX than Norfolk Southern, but Norfolk Southern has done it. So if they give them a clear diverging signal at Bond, they'll move right on through. But if that signal's red, blocked out, then they're going to stop and block that crossing. So we'll see what happens here. If that happens, I might move a little south where I can catch them. But like I said, the rain has moved out. The cold front that was stalled since Wednesday, that brought us all the severe weather, has finally moved on. So as you can see in the video, the skies are clear and it is sunny. I'm standing out in just a long sleeve t-shirt, no sweatshirt. That's in the truck, I took it off. Oh yeah, I can see on top of it. Ew, that one's got moldy, rotted grain on it. But you can see, this is all corn. Yeah, it looks like they're slowing down. That's not a good thing for those drivers, I should say. Here, Timmy. There he, Timmy. There he is again, old Tim Tams. It's old Timmy. Timmy. Well, it's actually kind of short, not very long, so he's not going to block the crossing. But I tell you what, he is going to stop. Doesn't look like he has a signal to proceed on to the Dayton district. Yeah, you see that right there? That's corn. So, big heavy grain train full of corn. I wonder how mitigatable the profit loss is on these grainers, and it drops corn, or they overfill it and it spills out. I don't know anything about that stuff, man. Look at all that. That's what I mean. That's all that kern. There's Timmy again. Look at that. All that corn. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah. Not everybody's gonna get that joke. I get it. It's all right. What? Looks like they're stopping. We could always move down to Lockland and see what we can get here. We can get the other side of this train, depending on if he stops here or not. He's pretty short, so. There's a hobo tag right there. Hard to see, but yep, that's what that is. A hobo tag. Yep, they're going to stop at some point. So we might move it on, see if we can get some other trains here. All right, folks. Stay tuned for me. Don't click away. All right, everybody. I moved over to just the south end of Wyoming and north end of Hartwell. Over here in Millsdale. Now this is the same place that I got kicked out of a couple weeks ago, so I'm not going to stay here. At the gates going down, we got a train coming. If this is CSX, I think it's M506. If not, I don't know what it is. But I'm trying to listen to the radios, and so we're going to see what we got here. But like I said, I got kicked out of here a few weeks ago on a Sunday afternoon. So I'm not going to stay here. I'm going to get this train. I'm going to move on. I'll check the signals in downtown Wyoming, and if there's nothing, I'll move back over to Lockland. But I'm getting some trains here today, so that's a good thing. I think this is M506. Good looking power on the front of this thing. Blowing a Cooper right now. Yeah, so I mean, I try not to trespass family lines. I try not to trespass, take advantage of things. But that guy was a real jerk. It's the same place that Martin Mason sits here all the time and takes pictures. Some of you guys know Martin, some of you guys don't. You local guys definitely know Martin. Martin's a top-notch guy, and we love him to death. So Martin, if you're watching this, I love you, brother. I ain't seen you in a while, so I kind of miss you. But I know you're down there taking pictures at Covington today. Get pictures of the flood waters and all that. So hope you're enjoying your day, buddy. Anyways, the guy was a real jerk. Came up here and ran, but whatever. Get this train, I'll get out of here. He did have a point though, but everybody does come down here and take pictures and video. So I'm not the only one. I'm not walking on the tracks or anything like that or endangering myself. Look at that. That's cool. There's a Ferromex. This is M506. I heard them on the radio coming out of Spring Grove. Conrail. There's another Conrail. Even got the old N logo on it. There goes another one. Tell you what, it's a gorgeous day. Even though it'll be a little cool tomorrow, it's going to be a gorgeous day tomorrow as well. Want to stay in Glendale anyways today because I was up there Friday and Saturday or Sunday, so loaded racks, finishing off with some loaded racks. All right, folks, there goes M506 up the line on our way to Walbridge, Ohio, Cincinnati to Walbridge. All right, we're gonna go see what else we can get here. And staying in one place, you're not guaranteed to get a whole lot of trains, so we're gonna figure it on out as the day goes on, but we ain't gonna be out all day either. All right, folks, stay tuned, don't click away. Got a good day lined up for you. All right, folks, I moved up to Oak Park. Checked the signals in downtown Wyoming and didn't see anything. So I went back over to Lockland. And when I was over at Lockland, I heard this guy clearing up Spring Grove, and he got up here pretty quick. So it's a Norfolk Southern train. I know it has the designation. It has a Z symbol on it, and it's 150, so it could be anything from 26C to any of the mixed manifest to 60C. It doesn't matter what the designation is reserved for, what CSX tells it to, or what they want to be on foreign tracks. Anyways, he's actually moving just a tad slow. He'll probably pick up speed or whatever. Looks like it is definitely Norfolk Southern. But also it could be 262. And he's probably moving up from a dead stop, but it could be a one locomotive wonder, folks. Who knows? But it smells delicious. It's got the mulch smell. Yeah, I think this is 262. I'm pretty sure. Anyways, got the mulch smell going on behind me because I got the big pile of mulch. There's a big pile of dirt over here to clear it out, and I'll show you some trees that fell from Wednesday when it was real windy. But we're gonna get this train first. One locomotive wonder today. It usually is, though. M506 was in front of him, and then there was another train, I think, that was in front of him as well. Actually, M506, I got that one, and then there was another train, I think it was Norfolk Southern, that was in front of him. So that's probably why he's going slow. So it creates some space in between him and another train. Whether that was Norfolk Southern or CSX, I can't recall if it said Z or whatever. But obviously he's trying to create space between him and the other train. As you got Y127 on track 2 doing work. It's a beautiful afternoon out. The sun is starting to dip in the sky just a little bit. It's 2:45. It's 14:45, so yeah, they're moving slow. I wonder if they have a signal in Glendale or not. It's hard to tell. Especially even looking at the cameras, the way the sun's shining, you can't get a good look at it. Some Florida East Coast cars in there. I'd like to film the Florida East Coast Railway, but that would require me to actually go to Florida. The only part of Florida I'll go to is the Emerald Coast and the Keys. All right, there they go, 262. using the symbol Z150 on the CSX tracks. But that is definitely Norfolk Southern train 262. All right, folks, there they go, northbound towards the Newcastle district in Indiana, and hopefully they're able to make it through some of the flooded areas. I can't recall what runs through Shelbyville, but I know Shelbyville is real bad off right now because the Little Big Blue and the Big Blue River. The Little Blue and the Big Blue, yeah. So, you know, we're thinking about those folks and down and in Falmouth, Kentucky, and Butler, Kentucky. Yep. There goes Main 1, and he is off, and I'm going to keep hanging around for a little bit. Stay tuned. Well, all right, everybody. Things have kind of died down for today. I got, what, 6 trains or something like that. That's pretty good. That ain't bad. That ain't bad at all. And, you know, we're taking it. It's nothing to shake a stick at for a Monday. And the plus side, it's been a very beautiful day, and the sun's felt good. You know, we ain't had the sun since Wednesday. It has been cloudy since Wednesday, and we got full sunshine today, and it has been fantastic. So, I'm going to go home and continue getting folks out of the house to enjoy the sunshine because they've been inside all day doing work or whatnot, and I know the dogs would love to get out and enjoy some sunshine. That's not my muddy, messy backyard. And get into the sunshine, go for a walk through the neighborhood. It'll be just good, just like that. Oh, all right, folks, I'm gonna go ahead and close this one out. So thanks for joining me today. I really appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for tuning in, guys. You guys are the best. I really do appreciate it, my friends. Anyways, like, comment, subscribe, share if you haven't done so already. Each one of those steps really helps me in that battle against the YouTube algorithm, which is really messing with my stuff right now. So I'm doing my best to keep the views up, keep all that stuff up. You guys are helping me as well, and I really do appreciate it. You know, hit that little alert button. So when you subscribe, you hit that little alert button, you get all the notifications when I post, including the shorts when I'm about to post up here in a little bit. And if you have more time, please watch another video, because every video you watch really helps my channel. It helps up the view count, even the older videos, that really helps. And I have them going back just over a year. So go ahead, give them a watch if you could. I really do appreciate that. If you have more time, check out some of those playlists for me too. Anyways, until we meet again, my folks, my friends, I should say, until we meet again, my friends, out there on the rails, have a good day.